Hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Whoa, that's annoying. All right, let's get it, guys. Still waiting a bit to post these lineups, waiting if we can get any of this news. Been very, very annoying. Because if AD is playing 3 Pelicans, we're going to be playing Drew Holiday, Mirotic, and Randall. But if not, I think I'm just playing Drew. Mirotic has a great, great price on DraftKings. I have almost paid my rent for next month because of me. Thanks, man. That's why we do it. We want you guys to help you guys out, man. JJ Barea chalk now. See, right when that news broke, I was looking into it, and while you would think that they're going to give him as many minutes as possible, just like the Wesley Matthews situation, I think they're going to give a lot of it to Jalen Brunson. Wouldn't be surprised if he got the start. But I think you can still project him from 22 to 24 minutes. Wouldn't be too bad of a play. Obviously, a great price, especially on FanDuel, where you can drop a score, and I think he's 4,200. Giannis and Hield or Harden and Gay. Giannis and Hield, I'm pretty much taking a stand on – see, everyone's all over this Harden. Here, okay, I brought up some things. Everybody's all over Harden. When the Rockets are 29th in pace and the Cavs are 27th in pace, and I believe let me bring up the Vegas total. It's been dropping like crazy. I wouldn't blame you for playing Harden at all. I mean, his usage rating with Carmelo and Chris Paul off the court is 44.8%, averages 1.86 fantasy points per minute. That's a pretty good sample size of 133.6 minutes. I don't think he's a bad play, but if I'm paying up, I'm going to be playing for guys like Kevin Durant in a pace-up spot against the Kings that I think will be super competitive, or Anthony Davis if he's playing, but we don't know as of now. Waller, Drew for me, regardless of AD's status. I'm gonna post this on my Twitter, guys. Get some more people in here. I appreciate all of you guys joining me today. I bought a hotspot, so hopefully the internet stays up. Here, 1 second. Be live. Appreciated. You guys can retweet this. That'd mean a lot. Okay, anyways, let's just get into the questions, guys. Slack chat members have priority. Barea, talked about that. Don't think he's that bad of a play. Fox or Hield? Fox for me. Hield for the price. Love both. Honestly, in cash today, I don't mind playing like 3 or 4 Kings. Obviously, a great game. If you could play all your players from that Pelicans game and the Kings game, I wouldn't mind in cash at all. Barea or Harris? Barea. Julius Randle on FanDuel thoughts? Only he would be a must play if Davis is out, obviously. But I think I would rather side with Willie Cauley-Stein for just 100 less, assuming that Anthony Davis is in. Yeah, guys, I'll be posting the lineups in just a bit. Bagley over Morris. No, I like Markieff a good bit today, assuming that Dwight's out. I don't think Dwight's going to play. No reason for him to, really. Thoughts on Mirotic? I think Mirotic is a really good price play on DraftKings, assuming Anthony Davis is in. And obviously, if he's out, he's a must play on both sites. What about center? Center, I like Willie Cauley-Stein a good bit. Let's see who I have in my lineups right now. Like Randall, obviously, but it's really Willie Cauley-Stein that I'm looking at. I'm not chasing Aaron Baines at all. I don't think it's a great play at all whatsoever. Fuck. Who should I pick for a low salary? I think the best values are Bogdanovich. I like Eric Gordon, obviously. I know he's been shooting very, very poorly last year, but if you look at his shooting rates the past couple of years in his career, he's a great shooter. Eventually, he'll get out of a slump. You would think he's going to be fucking super high owned anyways, so you might as well block the chalk because he's going to get a huge usage playing a bunch of the point guard minutes with Paul out. So it's kind of, I mean, like I don't love playing it, but it's kind of just necessary to play it on today's slate, in my opinion. John Wall or Drew for me. Drew is a must play for me. I'm just gonna with Elfrid Payton now. His usage and assist rate is just so high. And Mirotic is taking a step back with shooting. He started the year shooting just like at an absurd rate, and so I think that's why the usage was so skewed. But it's definitely regressing to what it should be. That's why I like Drew so much. Davis, a game time decision. Is Mirotic must play? Well, see the plan, what I'm going to be doing, especially on DraftKings, I'm going to be utilizing late swap. I'm just blocking in Eric Gordon, and then hopefully that news comes out. I really want that Dwight Howard news, really want the Anthony Davis news. It's really vital to the lineups tonight, but that's the strategy I suggest using unless you're going to be playing James Harden, which I don't blame you. I just like the other superstars a bit more. But yeah, if you're doing that, just lock those guys in and then just be around waiting for this Anthony Davis news. In the Slack chat, thoughts on LaVine? Yeah, I love LaVine. I mean, has all the opportunity in the world. He's still hovering under 8K, which is absurd right now. Good pace up spot against the Minnesota Timberwolves who don't play any defense at all. He's going to be matched up against guys like T and Derrick Rose. Really soft matchups. I forgot my Slack password. Would you know off Twitter? Yeah, we always update on Locks DFS, and then I try to retweet it so you guys can all see. Kyrie or Doncic? Kyrie for me. LaVine revenge spot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, a lot of revenge for that. By the way, guys, members, I am going to post the lineups right now. Be sure to take advantage of our Black Friday sale. We're extending it to Sunday. So all you need to do is use code BLACK at checkout for 25% off season passes. D Rose and Teague, nah, not for me today. I think there's just way too much value to go to plays like that. Bogdanovich, a must play. Holiday or Harden. I don't think Bogdanovich is a must play anymore just because of the Eric Gordon thing. But I still think it's a very, very strong play. Kerr says Jordan Bell is getting more minutes. Are we buying that? Nah, that is way too busy down there with Jerebko, him, and Looney and Damian Jones. I don't really like going into that, especially on smaller slates like 7 games. Preferred to take the more. I don't want to take any risk in cash games at least. And GPPs, yeah, that's a great play. All right, guys, I'm posting the optimized lineups right now. Be sure to be around when we get this news for Anthony Davis because that could change everything. But right now, I'm siding on the side that he's not going to be playing. So Hopefully that works out. But yeah, like I said earlier, I prefer Kevin Durant over James Harden. That's really the route I'm going today. On DraftKings, I prefer going to more of a balanced lineup because I think there's a bunch of underpriced guys. I think Levine's too cheap. Wall is too cheap. Bradley Beal, Drew Holiday. And then especially the Pelicans guys, if Anthony Davis is out, way, way too cheap. Hey, if you guys are in here, please drop a like on this video. It helps us a ton. All right. Okay. Yeah, guys, we still have 20 minutes. It's okay. All right, get some more questions in. Taj Gibson, D-Rose, or Teague? Probably Teague. He seems the most. He's the safest for minutes for sure. Osman's his minutes floor is incredible. Honestly, he's played over 40 minutes back-to-back games. Slowly came back into the game after that injury, but with George Hill out and Decker still out, he's getting like pretty much all the minutes. Larry Nance is pretty much he's not out of the rotation, but his minutes have taken a huge dip. Thoughts on Aldridge? I like Aldridge quite a bit. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but I feel like no one is talking about Rudy Gay on a back-to-back. He's only played on the second game of a back-to-back once his entire year. If he were to say a huge boost to Aldridge, and they keep dropping his price. The only reason that Aldridge hasn't been as good this year is because of poor shooting. Or the usage is there. The boarding, his rebounds are actually going way up. Been really good with the peripherals lately. So if his shot ever decides to start falling, much like Eric Gordon, he's going to crush his price tag. Yeah, usage is definitely there. Great play in my opinion. Okay. So, all right. I get the lineups posted, guys. Anthony Davis was just ruled out. Fuck yes. That makes me very, very happy. Oh, we're going to kill it now. Okay. Well, yeah. So I feel like there's going to be people out there who don't play Drew Holiday, Mirotic, and Randall. You need to play all three. If you don't do that, you're making a grave mistake. Let me look at these lineups a bit more now. But yeah, that makes me very, very happy. Okay. I'm going to fix something real quick. That is how I'm actually really proud of the Pelicans. Let's give a round of applause to them for actually giving it in a timely manner. Because that's not like them at all. So yeah, guys, play those three Pelicans. Don't mind Etuan Moore, even though Moore's price has come up just a bit, but he's going to be playing massive, massive minutes. Okay, I got to lock in real quick. Let me look at this. Okay, I know what I'm. Just so you guys are aware, I'm making a small update right now. There is an update coming, guys, on both sides. Okay. Or just DraftKings, rather. Would you prioritize Randall over Mirotic and GPP? Yes. Like both, but yeah, I prefer Randall. Randall gets by far the biggest boost. I'm moving the FanDuel team around. Davis is out. Yep, Davis is out. Got to play all three of those Pelicans: Drew, Mirotic, and Julius Randle. Jokic or WCW in FanDuel. WCW. Willie Cauley-Stein? What? Okay, let me post this, guys. Thoughts on Bagley? I prefer Markieff Morris around that price range, assuming that Dwight Howard is out, and I expect him to be. So, yeah, I like him a lot. Fading Drew. No, I'm updating it right now, guys, on FanDuel. So make sure to get that change in. I'm posting updates right now. Okay. Get some more questions in. Howard is a pain in the ass. Get it? Yeah, I do, because we had him that night that he got injured. We missed cash by literally like 7 points, and not only was he in foul trouble, but he decided to be a little bitch and leave the game in the third quarter. Frustrating. Aldridge, Randall, Levine, pick 2. Ooh, probably Randall and Levine. I like that game a lot. Okay, guys. Lineups are updated right now. Make sure to get that in. Wall or Fox? Probably Fox for the price. Like Wall quite a bit, but Fox for the price for sure. Jokic or Willie Cauley-Stein? Willie Cauley-Stein for the price. Smart, Archie Diacono, or Forbes? Probably Smart. Who won the season pass from your Twitter? No one yet. Going to be selecting the winner tonight. And by the way, guys, follow me on Twitter at Taylor Stuber, doing a giveaway for a season pass tonight. All you have to do is retweet and follow us. Chetty or Porter. Chetty for me. How about Sexton? I mean, as long as George Hill is out, Sexton's going to be playing pretty big minutes. I think his usage rate is up to about 24%. The last, I think it's been 6 or 7 games since Hill's been out, so I like that a lot. Emailed you guys with a question. I'll check that out in a bit. If it's like an emergency or something, just tweet Locks DFS. I think Christian or Addy can get you guys in the DMs. Parker will do better than Gay and Millsap. I like Parker quite a bit. Really like this game. I expect it to stay close. Minnesota plays 0 defense. Big pace-up spot for the Bulls. Like Levine and Parker a good bit. Millsap versus Tatum. Millsap versus Tatum. Tatum for me. I don't really like the Denver game just because of the pace that they're playing at right now, and on back-to-backs, they don't play very much at all. Randall and Klay Thompson or Cat and Sexton? Randall and Klay Thompson. It's funny, but I actually think Randall and Cat are pretty similar in projections. Not that far off, at least. Top player for center position, Randall, for sure. Let me get into this Slack chat. Chetty or Otto Porter? Chetty for me. Ugh. See, I'm visiting my family right now, and I only have my laptop with me, and I'm used to having 3 screens, so it's a lot easier. And I have Christian right next to me, and he can help me do other things. But now it's insanely hard to get going. Okay. Miritich and Wall or Russ and Parker? Man, probably Miritich and Wall. That's really, really nice. From the Slack chat, Cook or Sexton? Cook for me, just because I like that game so much more. I talked about it earlier in the stream. I don't know how many people were in here when I said it, but the reason I'm off Harden is because you just look at the game. Obviously, Harden is a freak with Chris Paul and Melo off the court this year. Did I get rid of this? Okay, no, I didn't. So Harden with Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul off the court this year has a 44.8% usage rating and a 1.86 fantasy point per minute production. But if you just go look a bit deeper into it, I mean, it's pretty simple. But the Rockets are 29th in pace. Cleveland's 27th in pace. Honestly, I shouldn't be talking about this because when Harden goes off, like he probably will, people are going to give me shit. But I'm just saying there is reason to have some be pessimistic about it a bit. But I like Kevin Durant quite a bit just because of the pace of the game. And I think the game script would be a lot better. But obviously, Harden is Harden and can do those kind of things. PG-13 or Levine for me. Start Miritich or Thompson. Miritich for me. Why Devin Harris? Just because Dennis Smith Jr. is out. I'd like to utilize that. Drop a player on FanDuel. That is the biggest blunder in fantasy sports history. I can't believe that they did that. They sat in a room, made a decision to drop the lowest score. That was what their solution was to late swap or no late swap. Incredible. But I think it's very important to fit in Randall, Drew, and Miritich. Gary Harris is out. I think that solidifies minutes for Monte Morris quite a bit. He usually plays the backup minutes for Jamal Murray and him. So now that he's out, I think you could pretty easily project him for 30 minutes. That's not too crazy. Is he confirmed out? Yeah, he is confirmed out. Yeah. Monte Morris is a good play. Yeah, for sure. I still prefer Bogdan to him just because I think he's going to be he handles the ball a bit more. Monte Morris underratedly handles the ball quite a bit, but I don't know how fast that game's going to be. I think they both play about 30 minutes. Wow. This is awesome. Christian Hardy, he's a co-owner for it. You guys know him on Twitter as Buy Hardy. Winning a college football qualifier right now. About to end too. NBA is not the only thing we crushed. Addie's been killing NHL. We've been killing college football, college basketball. It's crazy over here. JJ or Markeith? Markeith. I like Markeith quite a bit. Gordon or I assume Markeith Morris for the same price. Probably Gordon. Minutes are a bit safer. Markeith Morris tends to get himself in foul trouble a bit more. But like I say, I don't predict blowouts or foul trouble. Schroeder a must tonight. Nah, man, not when everyone's healthy. I don't think so. Monte, Cook, Sexton. I like all three. If you're wanting me to rank them, it'd probably be Cook, Sexton, Monte. Bogdan or Gordon on FanDuel. I have Bogdan over Gordon personally. But if you want to block everyone, you can just play Eric Gordon. I wouldn't blame you one bit. KD or Russ? I like KD. I mean, both are great plays. You look back in previous years, OKC versus Denver games are always pretty crazy, but Denver has taken a huge step back in terms of pace, and their defense is really good right now. And I think with Schroeder playing so well as of late, that I just think the production isn't quite there. Well, obviously it's a great play, but I think the likelihood of him blowing up for 70, 75 points is not very high. Not as high as it used to be, at least. Do you still like Willie Cauley-Stein? Seems underpriced. Yeah, definitely underpriced. There's a bunch of underpriced players on this slate. It's actually incredible to look at. But yeah, I like him. Is Dwight Howard out? We don't have news yet. Because if he's out, I like Markieff Morris a good bit. Plays a lot of the backup 5 minutes. Thomas Bryant's been getting this start, but in a matchup against these smaller bigs with Mirotic and Randall, I think what they want to do, what the Wizards have been wanting to do all year is play small. That's why at any chance they get, they want to play Jeff Green or Markieff Morris. So I think that Thomas Bryant will play like 13 to 15 minutes, 14 to 16 minutes, and then Markieff Morris, as long as he stays out of foul trouble, he's going to play 28 to 30 minutes. Pretty high fantasy point per minute player. Can be volatile at times, but still think it's a relatively good play. Bogdanovich or Eric Gordon? I prefer Bogdanovich, but I have both on DraftKings. But on FanDuel, I chose Bogdanovich over him. All right, I got you. I'll answer this question. Covington or Parker? Parker for me. Justin Holiday, Bogdanovich, or Gordon? I'd rank him Bogdanovich, Gordon, Holiday. Justin Holiday or JJ Barea with Smith out? Barea, I think. Gay or Covington? Covington. Just like the game a lot more. Howard, we don't know about Howard yet. Aldridge Jabari or George Jabari. I didn't even have to think about that much. Levine or Wall. I think I like Levine more for the price. 7.8K is just way too cheap. His usage rate without Parker or without Dunn and I'm blanking. Without Dunn and Portis is up to 34% right now. It is pretty crazy. And he's going to be in an up pace game against Minnesota, who plays almost a zero defense like that quite a bit. You can hear that goddamn beeping. No, you can't. I'm at my family's house. No way. All right, guys. I will, if you want to get a hold of me, hit me up on Twitter at Taylor Stuber. But yeah, it's lock time. Wish you guys the best of luck. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Post my NBA video in the morning. And then, see you guys tomorrow. Good luck, guys.